Hello and welcome to GeoGuessr, a website that gives you Street View data and then challenges you to find out where you are in the world using a map. That's as much as I know because Sonny Vice R in one of the VR videos said, hey, this is good, Google Earth and everything, but have you tried GeoGuessr? And I was like, nope. So I have signed up for an account, and as far as I know, you get to play at least one of these free once a day. I think that's the way it works, or you can pay a subscription and then play them as much as you like. I think that's also the way it works, probably because that is the way it works. This is my first time looking at this. And for anyone else whose first time it is looking at this, we are just going to scroll down because a lot of these buttons, well, they're here, but I'm not entirely sure what they do. So as I scroll down, we have the world, we have famous places, we have the United States. I believe these are games within the United States. Games with hand-picked famous places, and basically the world. We've got 54 million people having played the world, and 174,000 people loving the world. I kind of assumed there would have been more people that love the world, but hey, that's maybe just me. The United Kingdom. Oh, we could play in the United Kingdom. That looks like a house, so that's cool. Or we can scroll down and find try GeoGuessr free. Now everyone has this option, whether you have signed up for an account or not. You have the play for free option. So we have the free version, the unlimited 2D panorama view, one map and play as much as you want, play for free. So everyone has that option, regardless of whether you've signed up for an account or not. And then we have the classic 360-degree Google Street View, 100,000 plus maps, play for free once per day, or sign up for GeoGuessr Pro and play as much as you want. I think it's like a couple of bucks a month or something. We're going to play classic. So we can play single player or we can play challenge. I'm going to use the default settings, no time limit, moving is allowed. So single player, yes please, start game. So immediately we are thrown into what looks like America. Great. So I know there are people who do challenges. They're like, ooh, you know what, I'm going to do a little bit of a challenge. I'm not going to pan the camera, I'm not going to zoom in or anything, but this is my first time looking at this. And as far as I know, Street View data is Street View data. So we have some American style houses, and we know for a fact that this is probably America for a few reasons. First of all, the road is all cracked and stuff, yo. Also, all of these houses are detached and they're all made of wood. And that's a basketball hoop over there. I mean, that kind of tells you a lot. I think the other things you should look out for are the street signs. This kind of looks like not rebar, but that weird aluminium bar that the Americans get over in America. We've also got some blue, is that blue cedar? We've got an oak tree. We've got quite a lot of trees, so I'm guessing it's not Texas. I'm guessing this is America. I mean, that's a stop sign that literally says stop. Excellent, fine. We also have W. Wisconsin. Wait, could that literally mean that we're in Wisconsin? I don't know where Wisconsin is in the world. I just know of it. I think it's up near Detroit. Oh, we have a sign here. I don't know if we'll be able to read the signs. We've got a little mini cat excavator. We got some cars. All right, fine. I mean, like immediately, because we've been in Google Earth and hopping around America, this definitely feels like it's 100% North America. It could be Canada, but I'm going to say North America. We do have the option to move. Now, I guess purists would be like, don't move. Don't be like looking around, old chum. But you know what? We're gonna have a little move. Because I wanted to see that sign. That sign didn't. Where did that sign go? Oh, it's up here. Oh, we're moving very slowly for our Street View. I wonder if it'll. I guess it won't actually give you much information. Terry Hunt, Terri with an I. I mean, 961. I guess that's an area code, but I wouldn't know what that is. Again, another basketball hoop. Definitely. I mean, this is as much America as you can get. There's even a truck. I mean, that's yeah, an American style truck. So America or Canada. Definitely. It's dusk. So we've got a lot of cloud, low cloud. All right, it's kind of dusk. That's orange over there. I'm going to assume it's dusk rather than morning because the workmen are still out in the street. Probably late summer because the leaves are starting to go a little bit brown. That is a sycamore. That's a sycamore. It's part of the Acer family. Interesting. All right. So we have to guess from here. Oh, they've got new driveways. Lovely. Cool. So I guess that's what's going on here. They're replacing the concrete with asphalt. Interesting. I mean, I'd buy it. Is that for lease or oh, for sale? Actually, for sale. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean it's masonry and wood, and with the double car parking and the fixed another basketball hoop. All right, cool. Yeah. So America. This is really difficult because I'm not entirely sure. Oh, yeah, definitely near autumn, definitely near fall. Right. Okay. Cool. I'm not seeing anything. Can we get to the end of the road? Can we just literally click on the end of the road? Yeah, we can. Just want to see what's down here. Boop. All right. And now we're on a nice sunny day. Speed limit 25 miles an hour. Oh, I mean, hello. It's definitely America. Okay. Cool. Dixon Drive, Freeman Road. Well, I guess they're into Half-Life if they're mentioning Freeman. Dixon, Freeman. Don't know. Or bike route. Oh, where was it that had a bike route? Oh, I think that was that Oregon? Can't remember. I mean, there are a lot of trees. And I'm looking in the background, and there are an awful lot of trees, but this doesn't seem like Oregon trees. I mean, they did have a lot of pines there. There are a lot of pines, but there's also a lot of deciduous trees around here. This could be... okay, let's get up the map. We've got this little button here, which makes the map bigger. Okay, so we know we're in North America. And I'm going to say it's not going to be Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota. It could be North Dakota. Probably not Washington because there's just not enough pines around. I just don't think it's going to be Washington. Could be Oregon maybe, but again, wrong type of trees. Okay, I'm going to say it's probably East Coast. Sunny though, so maybe Virginia? I mean, that is a lot of blue sky. So we're not seeing... We had cloud over there. So back on the street itself, we had quite a lot of high cloud. So that could be fairly close to the coast. Yeah, I'm going to say it is probably coastal because we don't have big sky. I'm kind of guessing here. Maybe Carolina? We've got North Carolina, South Carolina. And then Georgia. I reckon Georgia would be too hot. I'm reckon it's kind of around this Virginia, Carolina area. I'm really not sure. We're in an urban environment. Richmond. I guess this is Virginia. Is this Virginia? West Virginia. No, yeah. No, West Virginia is separate from actual Virginia itself. So I'm going to go Richmond and Virginia, and I'm going to go suburbs, because that kind of feels about right. So, well, now we can see all this. We can see the street names, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just going to put a pin there, and I'm going to guess. It was Wisconsin. Near Wisconsin. It was Illinois. North Illinois. I said Wisconsin. Okay, so it's near Chicago. And Chicago is kind of interesting because that's where the Jackbox party packs are all made. I got within 650 miles, so earned 2,000 points. Excellent. Yeah, all the Jackbox stuff comes from there. And if you listen to podcasts, the Jackbox party pack guys, quite a lot of them do a podcast called Hello from the Magic Tavern. So if you're into Dungeons and Dragons, it's not Dungeons and Dragons, but it's very close. Okay, cool. Let's play. Let's just have a little look here. So we said Virginia, and it was in fact North Illinois. Fine, let's play next round. Loading location. Excellent. This looks very industrial. All right. So we have a light railway. We have 4 tracks because there's a tight radius curve there. So the inner tracks are bolted to the sleepers, and that will mean if the engine jumps the rails, then it's going to be caught on these inner rails essentially. So that's just to stop the train sliding off if it should derail. We have a rail crossing here. I want to say this is probably, looking around, being that it's flat AF and we have a rise over here, is going to be Europe. And I think it's going to be Europe because of these bridges over here. It looks like these rise up. So this is canal over there. That is, can we zoom in? We can. Oh, yellow plates. Okay, cool. That means probably Holland or the Netherlands, because they don't like being called Holland. They prefer it if you call them the Netherlands. Yeah, European street signs, European street markings. Definitely, we have an Alfa Romeo. We have a Skoda, and I don't know what that is behind. Probably a Daihatsu. We have a truck with a shipping container. We have some industrial complex in the background. We have a fairly modern style industrial building, and we have these older warehouse style buildings here. Yellow forward plate. The number plate on the vehicles being yellow kind of suggests maybe Belgium. Maybe Belgium, close to the Netherlands. Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of these bridges over here. So there's bridges over canals. We've got an electrified rail line over here. So that's basically the horizon is a rail line. Yeah. Okay. Fine. I don't think panning around's fine. I don't think skipping forward and back is going to tell us any more. Oh, Wacht. W-A-C-H-T, Wacht. I don't know what that means. I know in German, W is pronounced as a V, so VW, as in VW Beetle, is VW in German. I mean, are we in Germany? That would put us in sort of the Dresden area. Yeah. Not in like Duisdorf, places like that. Not entirely sure. I think because it's really, really flat and there's a bloody great big canal bridge there. That is, I mean, we could be around the Duisdorf area of Germany. Okay, so let's find that we are on the bigger map. Okay, cool. Yeah, we are on the bigger map. So definitely in this area. So Düsseldorf here. There is another. The Cologne. So Cologne or Köln is where a lot of freight comes in. So if you post anything on eBay and it ends up in Europe, it's likely to fly to Germany before it gets to the UK. Düsseldorf. I remember Duisdorf being written on the back of a boat. That's where the name is. Oh, Duisburg. There we are. So there is a big old port, like an inland port. You essentially come in on the Rhine and just keep sailing forever and ever and ever until you get to Duisburg. So you've got places like this, very flat, very open countryside. We also have Amsterdam. So this is the Netherlands. Then we have Belgium, and then one half of Belgium along the French border is very wooded and mountainous, very wooded and hilly. That's why they built the Maginot Line. And then the other side is probably not. Maybe sort of the Antwerp side. I'm thinking. See, I'm trying to remember what the front number plate on a German vehicle is, and I think it's white. I think they're both white. I haven't been to the Netherlands for a long time. I went to Leiden, which is here. It's a lovely place, a really nice place. I'm going to say probably Belgium, and I'm going to say probably outskirts of Antwerp. Yeah, it's really difficult. I don't see a railway marked on the map. This is really difficult. Let's put a pin. Let's put one here. No, let's here. There we go. Guess. It was Holland. Okay, so it was outside of Rotterdam. Yeah, I should have guessed. I think the number plate kind of threw me off. So 45 miles from the correct location. Not bad. I mean, same geography, Antwerp and Rotterdam. But yeah, the number plate, I think the number plate threw me off. Okay, next round. So we play 5 rounds, and then we get a summary at the end. Loading location, excellent, we're on a freeway, brilliant. We have some power lines, we have a little, that's like a little dam over there, holding some water back, brick top, concrete dam. That kind of suggests maybe, oh, I don't know. I literally have no idea. 33. Oh man, we could be in Texas for all anyone knows. Maybe not. I think maybe Spain. Going by those road signs. I don't really want to look at the road sign. I don't want to cheat. I don't want to cheat, but I do want to see what the signs kind of look like. Let's scroll over this way, so we can't read the road signs. Let's be sensible about this. Ew, what is that? 34. That's got to be a mile marker, right? So we're looking at miles or kilometers. Boop boop boop. So what have we got here? A truck. This is not an American road sign. That's not an American road sign. And don't pass. Oh, on the left-hand side. Wait, don't pass. So is the traffic on the left or the right? I don't know many countries. It's probably not Spain then. I'm not entirely sure how many countries drive on the left. Okay, that's tricky. Scroll forward. I mean, there's a definite sign there, and I don't really want to. I don't really want to read it. So let's see if we can work out where we are in the world without reading the road signs. Scroll forward a little bit. Scroll back a little bit. Stop! What? Wait a second. Stop! This doesn't look like any part of the UK I know. But stop. This could be North Africa. There are places in North Africa that do use European road signs. Oh, of course not. Why would it be North Africa? It could also be Australia. Oh, bum. Australia's massive. Like, really big. I want to see which side of the road these cars are on. Yeah, I can't read the road sign, but that definitely looks like a European road sign. That's so confusing. I can't see which side of the road the cars are on. I'm going to say probably Australia. I mean, how far forward and back can we go before it's considered cheating? A house. That's a Spanish house. I mean, that's. Okay, fine. Where in the world? Okay, where in the world is going to be a long highway with English road signs? I mean, that's a weird. That's just a weird pole. That's not wood. It's concrete. Okay, concrete reinforcement, open water. Buildings out in the middle of frickin' nowhere. It's hot because we can. I mean, let's take a look at the foliage. See if that gives us any other idea. Not really. I still think Australia. Wire fences. Yeah, all right. Without actually reading the names of places off the road signs, Oh, okay, what is going on here? That's just a roll of cable. Okay, so we've got telegraph poles that run along the side of the road. We have the signs for the trucks. Ooh, what are you? I think that's a mile marker. So I'm going to go with probably miles. I'm probably going to say, because it's hot and open, probably Australia. Can we get any more from this? It's a dam. It doesn't. I mean, it looks like it's holding back water, which is fine. That's a significant drop. It's concrete. It could be somewhere in the Mediterranean. That's the only thing. Oh, there's things down here. Buildings. Abandoned buildings at that. An old farm. This looks like it. Oh, this looks like an area that's been dammed beyond this point, sort of down river, because well, you wouldn't want to build your farms this close to water, your farm buildings. So I'm going to assume this is some sort of dam. Okay, right, fine. Let's get at the world. Oceania, which is Australia. And we have a road that runs through some water here. I will probably say it's, yeah. I mean, you imagine Australia being completely dry and barren, but there are some big old lakes there. There's some rainforest in Australia. I'm just looking at these big old lakes here. So, where in the world are you likely to put a dam? I'm going to say, well, bonk. I'm going to say there, because that's kind of got the waterway. We've got some lakes going on here, either side of it. It's as good a guess as we're going to do. And it was not Australia. What? Okay, it was Portugal. That was 10,000 miles. You didn't get any points this round. Whoa. Okay, fine. I think. Okay, yeah. So the style of the houses was probably what should have clued us in. Yeah, little dam across there. So that looks like this central area probably has been deliberately dammed up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So I think that if we look on a map, that's probably a dam to hold water, because this whole area of land, Spain, Portugal, it gets pretty freaking hot there, and if you want to water a population, then that's definitely a place to do it. Not too far from Lisbon. Okay, yeah. I don't know too much about Portugal. I think that's my excuse. Portugal did have quite a significant navy, and although they resisted being taken over by Spain in the mid part of the so I guess the 2,000 years of war that Europe has been through. If you look at the last 2,000 years, everyone's basically fought each other at some point. Portugal has kind of resisted Spanish takeover and had a significant enough navy, and did in fact colonize quite a large part of the world and trade with just about everyone. So yeah, don't know too much about it though. Next round. So in round 4 or 5, and okay, I guess we're in Indonesia then, because that's a temple. That's a temple. Yes, I don't know where in Indonesia. I'm going to say somewhere on in this island archipelago. Right. Okay. So can we move around a little bit? It's not going to help us. Yep. So that looks like, well, yeah. I mean, we could look at the trees, but I think the significant landmark here is definitely the temple. I'm not saying it's Incan or Aztec or Mayan, because, well, it doesn't really follow the design, and a lot of tourists sort of doing stuff. I was going to say they're eating an ice cream. But no, I think that's just his hand. So he probably got really, really hungry and was just like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to have a sandwich with my hand as the filling. All right. You do that. Everyone's out there taking photographs with their little cameras. I mean, if I was going to go on holiday, I would still take one of my DSLRs. One of my DSLRs. Yeah, of course I would. I would absolutely do that. Hello, you're staring at the Street View camera. Why would you not do that? Huge pieces of stone masonry, but it's not likely to fall because the waitlist is going to lock it in place. Excellent. Yeah, it's kind of very beautiful. Beautifully done. Almost like some of the Hindu temples. A lot of detail work up here. I still think it's Indonesia. Somewhere in Indonesia. It's not likely to be not likely to be here because that's Krakatoa, and well, there's not a lot left of it. It went boom, and it was heard around the world like 7 times. Indonesia. Don't really know my Indonesian temples though, and since it's an island archipelago, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. So we got Malaysia, Sumatra. I think is this island, top island, Sumatra. We got Jakarta here, Java, Indonesia. I think this island chain and this is all Indonesia, and then we've got Papua New Guinea here, and then we've got Australia down here. Australia, you've done us dirty, so let's not go back there. We're probably looking for a city. Only because Street View data is more prevalent around cities, especially outside of the United States, and certainly outside of Europe. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Ooh, we got mountains here. Oh, all right. A lot of I don't see mountains where we are. Okay. A lot of mountains. Have we got mountains over here? Because I think this is part of the volcanic island chain, which is why you have Krakatoa there. Krakatoa famously exploded all over the place, which is, I mean, for everyone who was there, I'm going to go bonk. I'm going to put that there. Yes. It's Cambodia. Of course it's Cambodia. Yeah, 1,200 miles away. Angkor Wat. Oh, bum. Yes, one of the 7 wonders of the world. One of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Yes. Okay. That all right. I should have known that. I really should have known that. Not too far. I mean, we're in the neighborhood. So we've only got 1 round left. Let's play the next round. Round 5 of 5. 5 of 5, map world, round 5 of 5. We are driving on the left-hand side of the road. We have Polo, which is chicken in... is that Spanish or Esperanto? Okay, that means we could be anywhere in the world, because it's one of the more most used languages outside of Chinese. So, I would probably say it probably tells us where we are here. But I can't read any of that, so I don't. Okay, so I'm assuming. See, I don't read Spanish. That's my problem. This could literally be telling us Los Indios. Los Santos? Wait a minute. He's driving left here. No, these are 2 separate roads. He's driving on the right-hand side of the road. He's driving on the right-hand side of the road. Wait, left-hand side. Left-hand side? Oh, crap. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. This could be literally anywhere. I mean, okay, so areas of the world that speak Spanish or Esperanto. Well, Spain, probably Morocco, a lot of North Africa. all of the Southern American continent, including Mexico, all the way through Panama. I mean, Uruguay. I do know that a lot of places in Uruguay have this style of low concrete building. So you've got a low concrete building. You do. Let's go to the end of the street. There we go. Yes. So Uruguay, you have a lot of this style of building. So you have these older buildings, kind of what you'd expect in maybe Cuba, where you've got decoration actually built into the buildings themselves. So you've got all of this edge decoration in the brickwork, which is completely superfluous if you're just building a concrete bunker to keep you out of the sun. But you've also got, let's just scroll up here. You got a lot of this sort of style of thing just mixed in. I do know that in the middle of town, one of the issues you would have is, and I'm looking for it, but I'm not seeing it, is you get an awful lot of graffiti, just an awful lot of tagging in the middle of Uruguay, which I'm not seeing. I'm also not seeing. So we've got a bunch of cars. Yeah, yellow curbstones on the corners. I really want to say Uruguay. But this just, it kind of, it's like a 50-50 mix of, I don't think it's Spain. Let's go back this way. I don't think it's Spain. I think it's probably Latin America, so South America. Hamburguesas? I think it's, well, so chicken and something. Ooh, I'm like literally stretching my knowledge to the end. AR. That's Argentina. Okay. The side of the bus says whatever that says, .com.ar. So I think AR is probably Argentina. Right. Okay, that makes sense because Uruguay is just across the road from Argentina. So we've got Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, and Bolivia. I don't know too much about Argentina. I know they were neutral during the Second and First World Wars. I know they had a little thing about these particular islands down here, but that was after they decided to have a little pick a little fight with Chile, and Chile was like, I don't think so. So they were like, what about Paraguay? And Paraguay was like, I don't think so. No. So we're like, oh, let's go and do something down here. That's basically all of my knowledge about Argentina. We've clicked, and I don't know where we are now. I think we just literally went across the road. Yeah, as far as I know, there we go. Let's just kind of reset it. As far as I know, the people are kind of lovely. Yeah, apart from I think it's just a military government at the time. But the people themselves, lovely people, just kind of getting on with things, kind of makes sense with the Spanish style architecture. Yes, I think the Spanish style architecture kind of gives it away. This very low single story architecture. We have deciduous trees, we have more sycamore. Sycamore. And I think the side of the bus that says Argentina. So I'm thinking, oh, bum, this place is freaking massive. Yeah, this place is massive. Oh, wow. Buenos Aires? Buenos Aires is really built up now. See, if you come here to Montevideo? That can't be right. Montevideo? That's where you would find all of this architecture. So I'm going to say Buenos Aires, probably central Buenos Aires is probably too built up for that. I'm going to say maybe the outskirts. Yeah, I'm going to go the outskirts. Guess. Congratulations, you have received a new badge. Newbie! Let's explore the world! Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, okay, so it wasn't too far away. We were 92 miles away, and it was, yeah, just down the road. So the other side of Buenos Aires. Beautiful, absolutely brilliant. So we can view the summary. Click. Yeah, so for the majority of them, we were kind of in the neighborhood. We were 45 miles away on number 2. Number 1, we were a couple of states away. I mean, what's a few states between friends? Yes, number 3, we kind of failed completely. We said Australia, and it was, in fact, Portugal. So, yeah, meh. We kind of got Indonesia, Cambodia mixed up, but it wasn't too bad. And Argentina and, well, no, Argentina, yeah, we got it. Straight up Argentina. The other side of Buenos Aires. So not bad at all, except for one which was, yeah, half a world away. 13,050 points. I tell you what, I'm gonna leave it here. So if you like this, definitely say something in the comments. Say, I like this and I want to see more. Give me more of this and I will do more. I will only do more if you say so, because finding out what people want to see and what people like is very, very tricky on YouTube. Anyway, good. Thank you for joining me. If you like this, definitely leave a little like because it helps the video. Leave a subscribe because that absolutely helps the channel. And if you want notifications, click the little bell because it'll give you notifications. And I tell you what, I'll catch you next time.